Wednesday puzzle. Let's do it. Peter Gordon constructed. Okay, we have all shaded squares around the rim. Interesting. Update as a kitchen. Redo. Artist once when war is over. That's got to be Yoko Ono. Who else would it be? An artist with 3 letters. It's got to be Yoko Ono. AIDS researcher times man of the year. Don't know the name of that person. Draws out, elongates, elicits. Maybe you draw out an answer. Maybe elicits. Strike out. I don't know. Brio is elan. Is vivant. It's lively. It's okay. Pioneer in show recording. TiVo was the first big brand of DVR, digital video recorder. Okay. Aquí across the Pyrenees. Aquí is here in Spanish. Across the Pyrenees is France. And so ici, there we go. Raised strip, I don't know. Spirit is not bacon. Spirit of a culture is the ethos. And the stars and stripes forever. Da 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 da. That's our national march, man. Don Philip Sousa, the March King and composer. By the way, my name is Steve. And I like to solve puzzles. That's why we're here. This is Solve with Steve. I try to solve the daily puzzle, New York Times, and put my enjoyment out there, and you get to watch. So if you've already solved the puzzle, I hope you think it's a good one. I'm already intrigued to know what's around the outside. I'm going to take another look at that. Hey, if you enjoy what you're seeing here, keep watching. And, of course, you can subscribe. You can like the video. You can do all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. All right, let's get back to it. Shall we get back to it? Yes. Let's see what is going on here. This is retire, maybe? Strike out. Retire. Oh, like, yeah, if you are a pitcher and you strike out a batter, you retire that batter. Okay, so we have redo, we have retire. Is it all rees? I don't know. Raise, strip, ribbing? I don't know. Age researcher Davino? Davino seems like it works. I don't know. Haitian unit of currency. Ooh, I don't know. What do they use in Haiti? I don't know. Must resist opportunity to talk about. I'm just not going to say it. Okay. Not going to say it. Golden ball at, it's got to be Messi. The Ballon d'Or, the best high scorer at the World Cup soccer. It's got to be Messi. Whichever is anyone, anything. Deborah's co-star in The King and I will be Yul Brenner. Shall we dance? Da da da. Ya da 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 da. I don't know the words. Okay. Phone numbers. Oh, or the hint to this puzzle scene that got the revealer on the inside. Phone numbers. I don't know. All right, what do we have here? Okay, let's go over here. Stock, quote, moo. That's what livestock would say. That's their quote. Get it? A lot without is to meet out, or maybe it's dole out. Operating system at Bell Labs. How about Unix? That's an operating system. It's 4 letters long. Why not? It might be L-shaped. A Tetris piece doesn't fit. I don't know. Yokozuna's sport would be sumo, I'm guessing. It's a Japanese person's name, or it's a Japanese sounding name, and we have 4 letters, blank, U-M-O. Something done a single time is a one-off. In good health, you are fit. Guitar is your axe. I've always thought about axe with an A-X, not A-X-E, but it works either way. Okay, it might be L-shaped, yes. Sofa, redo. Sofa, oh, re, do, sol, fa. This is lati. Okay, Scotty in the White House is fa la. Okay, re, do, so, fa, la. Is it an actual song? Okay. Oh my goodness! Holy cow! Ray. Wow, this is like a solfege puzzle. Holy cow! Phone numbers. Oh man. Okay, it's something tones. Ringtones. Oh, ring. Oh, it's a ring of tones. Holy cow! So the entire outside of this is do re mi fa sol la ti. Interesting. It's so instead of soul. I can live with that because this is really cool. Okay, life size. Oh, or a hint to the puzzle's theme. Full scale. Ha ha ha! We have the full scale. All right, so this is Fala is the dog. Okay. All right, swampy ground is something Ray. Me Ray. Texas City on the Rio Grande is La Ray Do. Laredo. Bird in Alice Wonderland is a do. Soup served before sushi is miso. I'm trying to keep the pit. Okay, all right. Okay, peeved is I don't know. Irate doesn't fit. I don't know. Fair is so. Okay, Orrin Hatch is a longtime senator from Utah. Said, I don't know, Midwest school, 65,000 students at Ohio State University. I'm sorry, the Ohio State University. Marginalia, holy cow, there's more. Side notes? Yes, side notes in the margins. Holy cow. Counting 3 revealers, a triple revealer. It's never been done before. Maybe it's been done before. I have no idea. Accent mark might indicate stress. Gas station with a Tim Hortons because they're in Canada. By the way, Tim Hortons, delicious. I'm sorry, U.S. people, better than Dunkin' Donuts, better than Krispy Kremes. Canada wins the donut wars. Tim Hortons. We've had this conversation before. There's one near Tiger Bomb's house. Tim Hortons is delicious. All right. Whisper menacingly is to hiss. C's red. O's. You owe money. You see. Red numbers in your balance sheet. Okay, we is a console. Ohm is a unit. Mo is the inverse of an ohm. Both are used in science. All right. Gute Nacht. Is that Gute Nacht? Is that how you spell it? Whichever. Anyone. Bright-eyed is not inept. Bright-eyed is alert. Any old thing, whichever is okay. So any alert. Okay. Cattle thief is a rustler. Don't do that. A runner in the snow is a ski. Is this Elko, Nevada? Yes, county in Nevada is Elko. To wig out is a freak. Kind of solution. Salient solution for your contacts. Foreign ESL teacher could be an expat. You go out and you teach English to speakers of other languages when you're in that country. Why not? Enticed, I don't know. Toast topper, avocado toast. Delicious. Disencumber is to rid. I don't know. Part of APR, annual percentage rate, named informally, ID'd somebody, I identified somebody. Disencumber is to rid you of whatever. Is this cur? No, CPR is a skill practice on a health class dummy. Coffee house lure is the aroma. Oh, tempted, enticed is tempted. Tool with a bubble is a level. What do we have? Is this X-Lax? Senecot? Yes, those are laxatives. So X-Lax. Toy Story. The dinosaur Rex is voiced by Wallace Shawn, also known as that guy in The Princess Bride who keeps using words that you don't mean what you think they mean. Who says never going against death when it's never going against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Vizzini is the character's name, but it's more fun to call him that guy from The Princess Bride. Okay. Ghost of cartoons. Casper, the friendly ghost, got down. You ate something, you got it down. Generally is as a rule. We have that eyeballs like a scuzzball. What? I don't know. Lambo like a Lamborghini. I don't know. Alpha, but they're different cars. I don't know. Fanfare are, I don't know. Wishes undone. You'll rue the day. That's what happened. The first string players are the A-team. Icelandic poet Sturluson. Don't know that one. California has Big Sur. Okay, let's get Big Sur, rather. Eyeballs. Oh, it's a verb. Okay, not eyeballs the noun. But if you eyeball someone like a scuzzball, you are leering. And don't do that. Not cool, yo. Lambo is an auto. Oh, it's a car. Yes, okay. And fanfare, not fracks. Franks. If you're a fan of the game, you might get a Frankfurt. You get a hot dog. They taste better at the ball game. Snorri Sturluson? Don't know you. Maybe I'll look it up. Raised strip. What is this? Rinse? Ridge. Oh, a ridge. David Ho is this doctor's name, or it's David Ho. It could be the first and last name. I don't know. Times Man of the Year, probably a big deal, but I don't know your name. I'm sorry. Haitian unit of currency, is it the gourd? I don't know. Facebook co-founder Saverin. Wow. There's a lot of names. This is Wednesday, huh? All right. Small restaurants are bistros. Okay, we got that. Peeved is... Okay. So, Ray. I don't know if that's the same key as it was before, but let's pretend it is. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All right. Greek music halls are Odia, plural of Odeon, or Odia. Dance. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Okay, all right. Sadly, there's not enough room on camera for me to properly whip and nay-nay. You'll just have to imagine. Let me just tell you, I got moves. I mean, just looking at me. You're like, dude, this guy's got moves. All right. A bowl feature. Tier? Oh, a bowl stadium would have the lower tier and the upper tier, maybe a middle tier. Yes, said is stated. Eduardo Saverin. Oh, yeah. I saw the movie. It was in The Social Network. He was the guy who was like, they got ripped off. Yeah, Zuckerberg called him Wardo instead of Eduardo, but it was short for okay. After double or day bed or a double bed, and yeah, dooby dooby doo doo doo. All right, so we have two things. We have three things. We have a really cool theme and a triple revealer with three puns that all work, and we have a lot of names of people that I've never heard of. I've read a lot of names, I've heard a lot of names, I've seen a lot of names, but I don't know these. So let's take a look. First of all, if you are familiar with the notes of the major scale in Western diatonic music, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, made popular in the song from A Sound of Music. That's not actually the originator of the song. The letters, the names have been there earlier than that. It's called solfege. It's a system of naming notes. There's actually names for the other notes. There's like do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. I think is how it works for the sharps, and then there's ones for the flats too. I don't remember that, but I could maybe figure it out. But I'm not going to. But it's actually sol, S-O-L instead of sol. Okay, it's the second time I should shut up with that. All right, but anyway, so what Peter Gordon did, clever fellow that he is, what Peter Gordon did is go through and find, maybe using software, maybe using creativity, a bunch of words composed only of those syllables, and then work it into a puzzle with three revealers. We have full scale, which is a phrase, right? The full scale, it's life size. It's not a scale versus scale down. It's full scale. 1 inch equals 1 inch. And yes, this note uses all of the notes of the full scale. We have some do's, some re's, some mi's. We have fa there. We have so, a couple so's. We have some la's, and we have not many t's. There's a t. Only one t. Interesting. Only one t, T-I. And then last but not least, we have more do's again. So that's pretty cool. So there's a full scale. It is a ring of tones. Okay, phone numbers, like a number is a song, and the song that your phone plays is the ringtone. So we have that, but also it's a ring of tones. And then on the side, there are notes, and that's what you might write in the margin. So three revealers. Holy cow. Wow. So that's that. But this video would not be complete if I didn't look up a couple of these people, because all right. So the crossings are all fair. I mean, I was able to figure it out without guessing or without being completely stumped. But who are some of these people? I do know who John Philip Sousa was. That's a pretty well-known individual. But I don't know, and maybe this is a me problem, I have never heard of Snorri Sturluson. I must admit I am not I'm not an expert in Icelandic poetry. I've heard of Bjork and of Men and Monsters. That's about as Icelandic culture as I get. I've been to Iceland. I had a wonderful time there. It was beautiful. But I don't know who Snorri Sturluson is. I'm guessing you're the number one Snorri on Wikipedia. Let's take a look. Let's see. Snorri. Snorkeling. You are the number one You're number one snore of anything, and you are the number one Snorri Sturluson. There's also Snorri Thorfinson, but Snorri Sturluson, Icelandic. So you're not. This is not current culture. This is a classic. Snorri Sturluson was an Icelandic historian, poet, and politician. He was elected twice as law speaker of the Althing. That was really cool. It's the first representative body, and they meet like right where there's like a plate boundary, the Atlantic plate and the European plate, I think, where they meet, and it's this really cool, and it was the Althing. And I remember we were there, and they had this big like stone document, and it talked about like Ari the Great or Ari the something. There was some Ari the Wise or something like that. I got a kick out of it. Like, oh look, it's Ari the Wise. That was at the Althing. Yeah, or that was at Thingvellir, which was the place. Yeah, Thingvellir. The Althing was the name of the parliament. And the Thingvellir is the place where that was, which was really cool. Yeah. All right, that was pretty cool. By the way, that's I think a thorn is the name of that letter. That letter right there, I think is thorn. I could be wrong about that, but that was fun because there's like a letter that you don't normally see, and it was all over the place in Iceland. Anyhow, so all right, Snorri Sturluson, Icelandic historian, law speaker of the Icelandic Parliament. That's pretty cool. Compiled portions of the Prose Edda, what we know about Norse mythology. Very cool. Very cool. Aww, not cool. Assassinated by men claiming to be agents of the King of Norway. Not cool. But all right, so that was that. So that's Snorri Sturluson. What else we got here? We've got James Ho, Man of the Year, Person of the Year. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Was it James Ho? Was it? Oh, David Ho. I'm sorry. I apologize. David Ho was Times 1996 Man of the Year AIDS researcher. Did you like come up with AZT or something like that, or cocktails or something? I don't know. Let's look you up, David Ho. I'm guessing you're not among the top Davids, but you might be, especially today because everybody's searching for you because you're in the New York Times Crossword puzzle. Hey, by the way, congratulations on your New York Times Crossword puzzle. All right, David Ho. Let's see what we got here. Searching Wikipedia. David Bowie, David Beckham, Dave Grohl. So David Ho is not one of the. Is that showing up on your screen? It's not. Let me go back here because I don't want you to miss the search for. Are you the top one of your name? So all right, let's go back here. All right, David. Whoops, is that showing up on your screen? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So David Bowie, David Beckham. No. Dave Grohl, Dave Bautista, David Attenborough. No. David, are you the number one David H? Wait, David Petraeus, you're a David P. Maybe H is your middle name. David Hasselhoff, David Hume, David Hay, David Hockney, David Hilbert. Are you the number one David H.O.? David Hockney, David Horowitz, David Hogg, David Ho. Oh, no. No. You're just David Ho. And you don't. Oh, tough break. Having a short last name. That's the beginning of other people's last names. But here we go. David Dai Ho, a Chinese-born, a Taiwanese-American AIDS researcher, physician, virologist, number of scientific contributions to the understanding and treatment of HIV infection, champion for combination so yeah, those are the cocktails, right? Combination therapy instead of single therapy, and that turned HIV, which is pretty cool, from a death to a chronic disease. You're no longer dying of AIDS. You are now living with AIDS. That's the paradigm shift that happened. I guess thanks to you, David Ho. Pretty cool. So you came to America when you were 13. Went to Caltech, Harvard Med. All right, it's pretty fancy stuff there. Founding scientific director of the AIDS Research Center at Columbia. Wow. All right, you're a pretty big deal. Thank you for your contributions. All right, grew up in L.A., John Marshall High School, highest honors at Caltech, HIV from the beginning of the pandemic. Yeah. Well, here we go. AZT was a single therapy. His research team conducted a series of elegant human studies to elucidate the dynamics of HIV replication, foundation to treat it early and hard for the first time. Combination therapy. Okay. Well done. Turning point in the epidemic that an automatic death sentence was transformed into a manageable disease. That's pretty darn cool. I gotta say. All right. Well done, David Ho. I learned your name. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the other one I wanted to look up was here we go. Not Souza. Eduardo Saverin. I learned you're the guy that got ripped off. Although apparently everything it was legal, but I saw the movie. They make you look like the good guy, or the dummy who didn't know how to get. You know what's cool? $1 billion. Not $1 million, but okay. That was the Zuckerberg line. But I also wanted to look up not Nene, but the gourd is the Haitian unit of currency. I've never heard of that. I mean, is that just all there is to it? It's the Haitian unit of currency. So let's look that up, and I will look Eduardo Saverin real quickly, and then we'll be done. So let's do Eduardo. Let's do Wardo. So let's see what we got here. Are you the number one Eduardo? Maybe Edward Shevardnadze. Edward Limonov, Eduardo da Silva, Eduardo Vargas. We have 2 footballers, one Croatian, one Chilean. Eduardo Savrin, there you are. You're number 3, Eduardo. That's pretty good. And the only one here that's not a footballer or a football manager. So, all right, Eduardo Savrin. Brazilian. Oh, so you're okay. You maybe have been ripped off, but apparently you're a billionaire and you're an angel investor. So I guess you came out okay. It wasn't like you were impoverished thanks to the shady Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, look at that. 26.3 billion, 69th richest person in the world, and number 1 richest Brazilian. Okay, you're done all right for yourself. Yeah. All right. Born into money, went to Harvard, got more money. All right, I'm not going to complain, but it seems to be a common story. It helps to have money in order to get money. Not saying you can't make money without having money, but boy, it helps to start with money. All righty. Let's look up, speaking of money, let's look up the Haitian unit of currency, shall we? Is it the gourd? Apparently it is. Let's see. Gourd. Gorak, Goramangi Singh, gourd. Gourd. The Haitian gourd is the currency. What are some other gourds? The Haitian gourd is the currency of Haiti. Also Gaston Gourd, Jacques Gourd, and Yanni Gourd. Okay. 2 Canadians and 2 Canadian politicians and a Canadian hockey player. So that's pretty Canadian. But the gourd with the E at the end as a thing is, here we go, is the Haitian gourd, is the currency of Haiti. The HTG is divided into 100 centimes. French cognate for the Spanish term gordo, from pesos gordos. All right. It is a gourd. It is a unit of money. And I have to. Will you forgive me? If you're still watching, you're like a super fan. But you would have to use gourds if you're answering the question, how much is that doggy in the window? I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have said it. But I did. I'm sorry. The thing is that Haitian immigrants are not eating dogs and cats in Springfield, Ohio. Okay, I said it. I'm sorry. Enough. I'm not that. I just had to. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone there. I did. Will you forgive me? Please forgive me. Please forgive me by liking this video and subscribing and share and comment and say what you got to say. And if I can think of another themer, it's in the title. And I will see you in the future. Bye bye.